So, we have finally got some more news regarding Assassin's Creed Codename Red. There is a good news regarding this, but also what it looks like to be a bad news regarding this as well. But before that, I would recommend you guys to like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you can get the latest Assassin's Creed updates, but it also helps my channel to grow. So anyways, the good news is that we finally have confirmation regarding Assassin's Creed Codename Red's trailer by the one and only Tom Henderson from Insider Gaming, and it is gonna be shown in the Ubisoft Forward event. It's probably a gameplay trailer as we have seen before in the previous Ubisoft Forward events. Maybe we are gonna see a cinematic trailer before the Ubisoft event, or maybe we're gonna see all the trailers on the Ubisoft event itself. I don't know at this point, but I hope we get to see all at once because that is gonna be really surprising, because till this date, for the last 1.5 years, we haven't seen anything other than the small teaser. It was shown back in like September 2022 and it's been such a long time, so this is gonna be a big surprise if we see it. We have not seen any proper visuals till now of the game, so this is the good thing. But we also have some rumors regarding the game that you guys might not like, and this comes from Jonathan, who is a French YouTuber, and he seems like he has some contacts in the company. Whatever information he has given about Assassin's Creed games till now have been mostly true. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, he provided a lot of information that was proven to be true, and I have already made some videos like back then, and I used to put his information as well in the videos. So it's very likely that this is gonna be true as well. And the thing is that with Assassin's Creed Red, as you might know, Assassin's Creed Infinity is gonna drop. That is the hub in which all the future Assassin's Creed games are gonna be in. And I have already made a video regarding Assassin's Creed Infinity Hub, so you guys can check that out. Now, speaking of the rumors, there might be a big chance it will be quite focused on microtransactions with a monthly subscription, a bit like Game Pass, which will give access to all the old Assassin's Creed games, future DLCs, one exclusive skin, item per month, etc. Now, this is a very big step, and as we have seen in the recent years, Assassin's Creed games have been the main thing for Ubisoft, and these are the only games that have been pretty consistent in giving proper, sort of revenue to Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed games are a big portion of Ubisoft's revenues. So right now it kind of seems like that Ubisoft is focusing a lot on Assassin's Creed games from now onwards. That's why they are doing all this Infinity stuff that is gonna organize all these games. Now, I can't say for sure that it will be disastrous, but I have my assumptions that it can lead to quite a few problems. I don't want to portray this in a way that might seem like the game is meant to be doomed, but this just makes the overall experience bad. I have talked about this microtransactional aspect so many times in my previous videos that heavy monetization like this can create a lot of problems, especially when all these microtransactional practices are included in a paid game. When it's a free game like Fortnite or any of that kind, it makes sense, but in the case of Assassin's Creed games, it just feels like despite the fact that you are paying for the full game, they make the game hard on purpose so that people buy even more things in order to make the game easier. It seems like a hidden cost, and not only that, it can also create inauthenticity in the game. Like there are some stuff like outfits and other things that just seem out of the world that don't fit in the game, but they add it because to make the game more monetizable. The whole game design gets affected by microtransactions. Sure, you could charge extra for a DLC that is like Phantom Liberty in Cyberpunk 2077, but as we have seen before, Ubisoft has put microtransactions even in the simplest things. And there's a difference between having DLCs that are paid and having, sort of things that don't make sense, but still, there's microtransactions for that thing as well. I'm gonna be really honest, Ubisoft does not focus mostly on the DLC part, but the other stuff like, costumes, outfits, armors, and, different tools and stuff like that, mostly, things like that, because those things are easy to make, right? DLC is pretty hard to make, it takes more effort. If they are saying that they're gonna charge extra for the DLC, then I'm all for it, go for it. I don't have any problem with that, but I feel like it's not only the DLC thing, right? Now, I also understand the point of view of Ubisoft that games right now take a ton of money in order to produce, so they have to do all these things in order to make substantial profit. But I feel like though this might seem reasonable, there is a better way of doing it in my opinion, and that is actually make the game good in terms of the story, the characters, the gameplay, and other things. The better these aspects are, the more people are gonna buy the game. One thing most people like, despite the fact of the nature of the game, whether it be an RPG game or any type of game, is that the game should actually have the things that I mentioned above. The story, the characters, the narrative design are all pretty universal things. No matter what type of game it is, if these things are present in the game, people are gonna like the game, even if it's not their type of game. For example, I don't like watching certain type of genres in movies, but if that movie has good story despite of its genre, I would like that movie. You know, it can be exception, but you know, story, the characters, the narrative design, these things are pretty much universal, you know. So I just find this approach much better. But anyways guys, that's it for this video. I don't want to stretch this video longer because I have already talked about a lot of stuff. So what do you guys think about Assassin's Creed Codename Red? Do you think there's gonna be a trailer before the Ubisoft Forward event, or do you think that we're gonna see the cinematic trailer and the gameplay trailer all at once in the Ubisoft Forward event? Maybe it can be all at once. Maybe we are gonna get the cinematic trailer a little before, you know, the Ubisoft Forward to hype the people. So these are two different scenarios, and you know, I feel like the second one can happen as well. That can create a lot of hype in the people so that they're gonna come and all watch Ubisoft Forward, you know. And I feel like I'm gonna stream Ubisoft Forward event. I'm thinking about it still, but let's see if I'm in the mood. But anyways guys, make sure to like this video, feel free to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.